Yo, what's good? This is Immaculate Music and I'm Eternal. Man, I hope you had a great weekend because I definitely did. Went to Faisal's album release party for Blvck Skully Beauty, and I'm telling you, that shit was lit. And if you weren't able to make it to that party, I hope you're able to make it to Saturday's party for Blvck Skully Rage. And I'm sure that was even more outrageous. And if you unfortunately weren't able to go, let me show you a little bit of what happened Friday night. And also kind of like an in-depth look into Faisal's mindset and like the process on how he got here, and his in-depth thoughts about his albums that he just dropped. So let's look right now.
Shit, bro. Here we go. Hey! Alright, yo, I'm doing the hype.
Alright, what's good, Faisal? How you doing?
I'm feeling great, bro. I'm feeling fucking amazing right now, goddammit.
Heck yeah, so you're excited about dropping these two albums, right?
Man, more than excited, bro. Excited's not even a fucking word. I feel ecstatic. I feel like a god right now, bro. It's a whole like weird feeling going through my body right now, bro. Like sharing this like new music and just showcasing a new side of myself to y'all, bro. It's vulnerable, but it's just so eclectic that I hope that you guys enjoy it, you know? Bro, when you're going through a year of recording and processing, bro, and just producing a record, you go through this whole rigmarole of just like really like feeling doubtful, feeling all different types of ranges of emotion, bro. But you know what? When you actually drop that shit and you get all the support and the love from the people that you really genuinely fuck with, it just brings a whole different vibe, bro. You feel a whole different like aesthetic to yourself, bro, and your well-being, bro. And like I just feel so happy right now, bro, with all the love that I've been receiving, and like everybody in this room, bro, they fuck with me, bro. Yeah. And I love it, bro. I love it. There are people I love, bro. There are people I would die for, and people I rotate with heavily, bro. It just makes me feel so like good. It makes it seem like it's worthwhile.
Well, you deserve it, man. You deserve like everything that you're feeling right now. All this support that you're getting, you deserve it. You've been working hard. I know you have.
Thank you.
I've been hearing about you for years.
Thank you, bro. That means a lot to me, bro. It really does, bro. Like when people are genuinely watching what the fuck I'm doing, bro, it showcases it to me at least that this shit is not just for like whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I do this shit.
It's no longer just for you.
Yeah, bro. I create art, bro.
Right.
I create art, and that's just like what I like to do. And motherfuckers like actually generally fucking with it like means something to me, you know? Mm-hmm. It means a lot to me.
So why do you want to drop it now? Like, is there any reason it wasn't dropping it before or
I
later?
felt like, for a lot of legal reasons, I can't reveal why I waited so late because I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, nor do I want to, get in trouble with my own brand. But I waited so long because
Wait, what's your brand? Shout out your brand.
Okay, well, Popular Outcast is what I'm rocking with. Yeah. I have a lot of different artists and producers underneath that LLC. But certain shit was supposed to go a certain way, but it didn't. And because it didn't, it made sense to drop the album as soon as possible because I've been sitting on it for such a long time. I was originally going to drop later when it made sense, quote unquote, because there was a fucking certain situation that was supposed to open the door for me, but it didn't. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna release this shit independently to make sense. And that's where I'm at currently, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the reason why I dropped now is because I wanted to showcase you guys my growth. I wanted to show you guys where I was coming from musically at the time, and I really wanted to show you guys where I was like at mentally before I move on to the next thing.
Trust myself, you're the air that I exhale, and I don't know how.
The reason why I dropped 2 is because I want you guys to be able to digest the music into two different like parts and feels. See, Beauty has more of an R&B melodic feel to it, and I was hoping for it to garner more fans, and it has. You know, it's done a great deal for me, and it's done way more than I thought it would for me.
Yeah.
No, but I wanted to drop it and open more doors that I could have essentially with my older sound. Because most people know me for like the aggressive high octane, you know, and I wanted to show you guys a different side of myself that and a range of diversity that you niggas didn't think I actually had. You know what I'm saying?
Faceted motherfucker.
Yeah, bro, you know what I'm saying? So like that's what Beauty was all about. Beauty was about showcasing like a different feel, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what that was about. But Rage is to allocate all the fans that I have currently that like that turn up shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that just dropped like a couple minutes ago. So like
Hey,
I'm
yeah.
excited about that too.
Check that out.
You know what I'm saying? So I hope people fuck with that too, man. It's a great feel. I feel so great right now, bro. Man, I feel so good right now, bro. I'm high on life. I'm surrounded by people that love me, bro, and I'm surrounded by people that like genuinely fuck with me, bro. So you know what I'm saying? I'm in a good mood. I'm in a fucking great mood.
Skirt off the jacket in white, up on my back at me staring the light. Yeah, nigga don't ask me twice. Change on my head when they raising my price. Like call up skirt, pull up skirt, skirt. Nigga never knock my word. Skirt, niggas trying to catch me work. Skirt, but you to catch me first. Skirt, 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 skirt. Pull on the gang, go skirt.
You ain't got it, baby, let me know. Love got me down on my luck. I'm trying to cut you, I'm just trying to fuck. I'm telling you I did you too much.
One time. What's your favorite anime?
I have 2. I have Gurren Lagann and I have Tokyo Ghoul. The reason why I fuck with these 2 animes heavily is because they focus on the idea of identity, and I relate heavily to certain art, like, you know, main characters within the anime itself. Like, if I could, like, more or less identify with one particular main character in all of anime world, it would be King Kaneki, because, like, you know, he's more or less one of those characters that's like grows with whatever he's thrown with. And, you know, he started off as this, like, very humble, very solid, very, like, down-to-earth, like, you know, pussified kind of dude. And I relate to that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and then, like, some girl came by and fucked his whole world up. And I relate to that within the album itself as well. You know? The album Blvck Skully is essentially based around the idea of this just girl, bro, who's been a part of my life for 8 or 10 years. And, like, you know, she comes and goes. I'm with her now, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Bae. But, like, you know, at the time, I wasn't. And I was trying to struggle to find her and, you know, bring her back towards my way. But she wasn't going for a while. So because of that, I was in a position, bro, where, like, I was, like, struggling with, like, you know, a lot of, like, sad and, like, depressive, like, type of feels. And I'm just glad that I came on top with it, you know what I'm saying? And shit makes sense. So now the music's better than fucking ever. And I also had Bae to co-side with it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But honestly, though, like, I love Tokyo Ghoul because the identity that, like, you know, like, emphasizes on it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
And I relate heavily to it.
Yo, man, that was a better explanation that I could have ever even like thought of, like for why you like that TV show or whatever.
Yeah.
But that connection is real.
Pull up on the gang, go skirt, 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 skirt. Pull up on the gang, go skirt, skirt. Pull up on the gang, go skirt, skirt. Pull up on the gang, go skirt like skirt. I got a body to hide, niggas can see all the hate in my eyes. Dev in the back with a strap on the ops and a cold him watch for the fiction, the swamp like shit. Nigga can catch me up, foot on the gas when I blast on the clutch. 80 on the highway, niggas go my way, check a nigga byway, never coming sideways. Last time for the countdown, XX in the background, nigga never back down. Walk crowns on my neck, I'ma catch rounds. No L's with a nigga whipped up now. Cocaine in my blood for the buzz now. Propane for a nigga with the slugs now. Mo gains, Bill Banks, I'ma go hard. Skull black with the Mac and the breast jar. Yeah. Skirt off the jacket in white, up on my back and me staring the light. Yeah. Nigga don't ask me twice. Change on my head when they raising my price. Like call up skirt.
Juice Rose.
Juice Rose.
I'm not in the conversation. Shout out
guy.
Juice Rose. He actually produced 8 of the 12 records off of Blvck Skully, both side A and side B. Juice was there for me throughout the entire process of the creation, man. Like, you know, he was there during the whole depressive process, man. You know, Juice was there when I lost my car, I lost my home.
Yeah.
I was going through the whole process of just like heartbreak in general, and like, you know, I was very descriptive about like what I wanted to create with Juice, and he was just very on point with it. You know what I'm saying? He listened to me, and we just really just like kicked it off with a sound that I feel like is unforgettable, and I feel like eventually it will be iconic as well. You know, whenever me and Juice link on some music shit, it's always crazy, you know what I'm saying? But that's my brother always, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's always been there for me, you know what I'm saying? That's never gonna change.
Right.
But on the music tip, though, like, we always create, and it always hits home, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very rare I come across a Juice Rose beat that I don't fuck with, you know what I'm saying? I mean, at least today. Maybe in 2015 that would have changed.
But not my work, skirt. Niggas tryna catch me work, skirt. But you to catch me first, skirt, 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 skirt. Pull up on the gang, go skirt, 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 skirt. Pull up on the gang, go skirt, 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 skirt. Pull up on the gang, go skirt, skirt. Pull up on the gang, go skirt, skirt. Pull up on the gang, go skirt like.
Jay's energy is crazy.
Hey, how y'all doing, man?
What's
I'm
good? What's
Blvck
good?
Acres, you already know.
Okay.
One and only.
That's the weird thing.
So yeah, we gotta enjoy it. Turn up a little bit, get a few bottles. You got this ugly ass nigga right here. You know
Yo,
what I'm saying?
so great, man. You know what I'm saying? My nigga do weight.
You already know, fresh in the cut.
Day one.
Day one,
Day
like
one,
literally,
do
literally day one.
Do it.
Day one.
Do it's one of those niggas that like, you know what I'm saying, always there. Even though sometimes he do it the extra and the most. Gang. You know what I'm saying? But like do it really, like, you know what I'm saying? Me and Do It rocking for like 12 years.
Long 13, 14, yeah.
Yeah, we were rocking for 12 years.
We were our first friend when I got to high school.
We were rocking for 12 years. I mentioned when I was 13.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
So we were rocking for 12 years.
12 years,
You know what I'm saying? And like Wit's always just been never switched up, never changed his ways. Always been supportive.
Same with you, shit.
Always known, you know what I'm
First
saying?
show?
Yeah, bro.
We were 14 years old in the
DeWitt
bar.
was there for my first show, but DeWitt
Very
drove me. to My first show. We
Stuck at the house.
We had to sneak out the house to go to this place called Winter Circle. We was like underage as fuck. Wasn't supposed to be
I
there.
think like 14, 15.
14, 15,
14,
bro.
15 year
Like,
old.
just, we wasn't supposed to be there, but we was there though. You know what I'm saying? We was rocking out. For,
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy. Like we was like in the clubs before we was even supposed to be in the clubs. Like, it's crazy
This shit
shit.
is crazy as hell.
DeWitt, you know what I'm saying, had his license even though he wasn't even supposed to have his license. Yeah, we was lit though. Like that was crazy. I have videos from that night.
I know,
still.
that motherfucker that
Yeah, it
was
was
lit.
me, Matt, DeWitt,
Shay.
Ariane, and Shay, and
Zell.
oh yeah, and
Zell and
Zell, yeah,
CJ,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
CJ,
CJ,
yeah, CJ,
yeah. Yeah, that was those are crazy days, bro. I miss those days. Those are crazy days. That's back when music was, man. We was in a position, bro, where like we was performing in front of motherfucking like niggas that didn't give a fuck about us.
Yeah.
We was still like we was 14, 15, like
Fuck it. Like,
you
we
don't
in
know
the-
me.
We in the
Right.
bitch.
You gonna hear it anyway.
Nah, dead ass though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those are like, you know what I'm saying? Like day one days, bro. You can't dismiss that. You know what I'm saying? That's why if I ever get rich, DeWitt always gonna be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
Shit.
Oh, I know. I ain't gotta worry about that. I already
Don't worry
know.
about nothing.
Oh yeah, side note. I mean, this is irrelevant to music, but DeWitt always does my lineups. I don't let nobody else do my lineups.
Oh shit. Okay. So you're a
DeWitt's been
local
doing my
barber out
lineups
here.
since-
Bet.
Damn,
Yeah, well, DeWitt's been doing my lineups
He didn't
since
believe
2010.
Wait, can we see you right now? What's your lineup looking like?
You know
Little
what I'm
rough.
saying? A little something. I gotta be clean up a little bit. It's been like a couple of days, but you know what I'm saying? Like the fresh cut, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. I noticed. I think they see the line. I think they see it. Yeah. Hit them up. Do it.
Jack in my veins, I don't feel pain no more. No more blood on my chains, I don't feel pain no more. No more scream out your name, I don't feel pain no more.
Thanks for like putting out this album. Thank you for the show, for the party,
Oh,
for
bro.
everything.
Man, I appreciate you coming
it was
out.
super fun. Yeah, most definitely.
You really fuck with it for real?
Yeah, because I've listened to your music before it, and it's just, and of course like a bunch of music comes out. So I don't usually ever stay on like one thing.
I be watching you review shit. That's why I be so interested. You know what I'm saying? I be hearing like, you know, what your thoughts are on like mainstream projects and shit. And I be like, okay, so he really do be listening.
But I don't. Yeah. But my main thing to me is to really like kind of like get out into like the local community. So if I'm not really in it, then I will be focused on mainly on like mainstream shit because that's what comes to me easily.
I mean,
but I'll be trying to you know, get out, move around, and then
well, you caught my attention, bro.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And that means something regardless, bro. If you're captivating somebody as an audience, that means something regardless. So I will peep and watch, you know, the videos you do post on Insta, and I'm like, so he's really captivating this music shit, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, when you reached out, that meant a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so he actually listens to the music, so like I gotta come correct with this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah, I appreciate that, man.
Nah, bro, cause I was like, you know, watching your video and you was I think you was reviewing Astroworld, or it might have not even been. It was some acclaimed project that dropped around that time. And you were just really in depth with it. I'm like, okay, so he actually listens to the music.
Yeah.
And I respect that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers just like actually captivated into the music. They just like, you know what I'm saying, like come and go with this shit. So
yeah, that's why I'm super excited to listen to the Rage part. Like other than like you know Hero or whatever, but
right, yeah. I mean, and it just dropped like a couple of minutes ago, bro.
Yeah.
So I hope you know what I'm saying, rock with it. It's the ending to the Blvck Skully series too. So like, you know, hopefully you actually like, you know, captivated, take it in and actually like it.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying, for sure.
Yeah, man.
Alright, but yeah.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate the praise.
Oh, it's nothing.
But man, hopefully you keep doing your thing.
New Orleans, Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras?
I'm going in March.
Huh?
I'm going in March, actually.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, I want to turn the fuck up more. I want to forget about my nights.
Ooh.
I want to forget about my nights of shit.
You know what I'm saying? Remember the nights that you can't forget.
Exactly.
All right, well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate this. Stay up.
For sure, and I appreciate you, bro. Thank you very much, bro. For sure.
I would like to make a motherfucking toast.
Toast.
Not only to Blvck Skully, but to every single one of you motherfucking people. Yeah. This shot. I would like to get a motherfucking squad. There we go.
Yeah, damn it.
I trust you more than I trust.
Well, there it is. Friday night in a nutshell. You know, it's good music, good vibes, good people, good talks. And be on the lookout for some more Faisal. He's coming up with some more music soon. So be on the lookout for that. I think he said like around March. It's coming. Well, until next time, I'm Eternal. Stay up.
Well, I swear you're all